This video is going to be for exploding your peg toy assembly. We're going to use an IPN file. You're going to go New, Standard IPN. You're going to use the Create button to bring in your peg toy assembly. Use the folder with the magnifying glass to search for your peg toy. Bring in your assembled peg toy. Under explosion method, we want to check automatic, and I always like to use 3 inches on the automatic, then I hit OK. It's going to bring in your peg toy, and it's going to explode the pieces somewhat. Remember, we can't have any of our parts overlapping, so I need to go ahead and edit these pieces and move them further out. To move the pieces, you go Tweak Components. You want to set your direction arrow down on the base, figure out which part you want to work with and which way you want to move it. I'm going to start with the leg. I want to move it out more from the peg toy, so I'm going to move it on the x-axis. So I check the x-axis, then I click and hold on the leg, and I slide it to where I get a gap between my 2 pieces. I hit clear, so that way it accepts the movement. My next part is going to be the cylinder. I set my direction arrow down. I'm going to move the cylinder on the z-axis. It's already set to z, so I click and hold on the cylinder. I just move it up a little bit so I get space. I hit clear to accept it. Set the direction arrow down. Now I'm going to move the triangle peg up. That's going to be on the y, so I change it to y. Hold the triangle peg, move it up to where I get space. Hit clear to accept it. Set the direction arrow down. I'm going to move my square peg on the Z so I get room over here. It's already set to Z. I click and hold on the square peg. Move it to where I get space. Then the last part that I need is the other leg. Hit clear to accept that movement. Set the direction arrow down. I'm going to move this on the X. So I switch to X. Select and hold the leg and move it out to where I get space around all the objects. Hit clear to accept it, and I can close out and save my drawing as peg toy.